Earthshaker and Batrider as the supports. So offlane Furion and mid Lina. It's not the best support duo in the world, but I really think
budget build. You just get stats, you run at them. It's still very effective though. That's the great thing about that.
Goodbye, sweet prince.
Oh boy.
Got sticky napalm too, which I'm pretty sure you'd be totally useless if you went Firefly level 1. It also means no escape. So first blood goes
up laning. Like sure, the top lane, they started out with that tri-lane, it's already been dismantled. So Angelai is up here all on his own against the Visage. Looks like middle as well. Zai could be going down here.
Zai's got the boots, but he's not going to be able to make it out. Cicada, the double damage, is actually going to come back. So Sumail may be in trouble here. Sumail doesn't actually have his nuke, so he's going to turn and fight dogfight as well. Might be able to get this kill. And Cicada comes in, will manage to finish things off. Almost dies in the process. Zai, one health. He's going to get there with a Fissure, and he got him. So they actually turned that. That ends up being...
allowed him to end up getting that, and really good foresight, realizing that he would die to that Dragon Slave if he tried to commit too early.
Crit with a Furion coming in. Could actually kill Angelai here. Zai holding off on the Fissure. Gets in a better position. Looks like he felt like maybe he was going to miss that block off. Repositioned versus Hugna matchup.
Here we go. Blink on mid.
A lot of damage to Sumail with a pullback here. Should be pretty easy. All Sumail can do is try and get a kill himself, and he does manage to get it barely onto Little. Still going to be a little bit annoying for him to play out this matchup. They're going to be able to get the X-Torrent onto Sumail here. Double Light Strike Array stun comes out, and the Laguna Blade to be able to finish off Cicada. Not quite. He moves forward. The Fissure actually doesn't land onto him. Meanwhile, Super does manage to catch Universe, who teleported in. Looks like he's going to be run down by Paparazzi. Universe is going to have to pull out a tricky play here with the Sprout if he hopes to be able to survive. Actually, not.
You got to be like on point with your tango usage, eat the right tree, and when you're doing it in the forest and stuff.
Nice, straight up Torrent. They do have the Fissure though to be able to stop the aggression. They have the X for the pullback though. Sumail with so much minus armor thanks to the bug. He's gonna go down, and Zai, also caught by a bug, is gonna be eaten up by Paparazzi pretty easily. A Geminate attack. Up jump. And that's because I guess they're ready to go with the Weaver TP. He's gonna come in, they're gonna catch Zai. The evil geniuses are probably just gonna let him die. Or maybe not. They're actually gonna fight around in July a little bit here. Stomp goes down on the birds though. Hada's coming forward with an Invis rune. Nice drop though. Catches dogfights on hold. Strike Array lands on dogfights. They really need to catch. Cicada by himself is not going to be enough, but maybe with the Shikuchi through, they can blow up Sumail. He does get their turnaround onto the Kunkaba. Worthy trade for iG.V. But now Arteezy has to fight this one out 1 versus 2. It's possible though, if he can actually get the right kind of nukes out with the birds as well. Cicada's dropping low, but not low enough. Birds, failures, will not be able to... Oh, maybe nice. They will manage to chase him down thanks to Universe's ultimate.
Full assumption?
Yeah, quad soul assumption.
To be honest, you probably could get away with it now that he's played as a core.
Yeah, maybe. But I think it requires a fresh damage charge, so it's not instant. Sumail gonna be hit by the boat. Strayed a bit too far and is going to be caught by iG.V, who are playing all out aggression now. They're going to be able to get Zai. He does get off the Echo Slam. Whatever damage he can, it's not quite enough to finish off Cicada with the help of Arteezy. Now have the Torrent coming in. Pops onto Arteezy. Does manage to stop the TP in. Cicada throws out that ultimate, but it's still not enough. Arteezy's looking okay. Maybe Paparazzi looking to finish him off. Stands his ground and brings him down. Meanwhile, on the side, Angelai and Cicada manage to pick up more. Universe is going to be chased down as well. Last surviving member of the Blue Squad gets away for shock.
And if he hit that 2-man Echo into an enchant, he would have had enough time for his Fissure to come off cooldown.
Right. I think in some ways it's a little bit about the setup as well. Crit's going to be caught here. iG.V, they're just running around as a 3 or 4 or even 5-man crew and running into EG members who are not grouped up and getting free pick-ons that are even turning into some nasty team fights like it did on the Shrine and like it does on this Shrine as well. Sumail's going to get caught as well. That's 3 down from EG. It's dark lane.
I really like that they're transitioning instead of trying to push mid. Pushing mid is hard.
They have a blink too. They're going to be able to get crit. So with 1 down plus having the wards, that's got to be a tier.
For the safe lane Visage and what it was going to be able to accomplish.
Yeah.
But this time around, it's a lot harder for EG to kind of run that semi, core protect one that we saw as bottom lane. We're going to see Zai drop again. I think it's still, I would probably still give iG.V the advantage just because they were the ones who got the effective vision down beforehand. Here we go.
Two-man stomp. That's a great way to start things off, especially with his horn follow-up as well as the boat. Arteezy's just been locked down for so long. Zai comes in. He managed to get the Echo Slam. It's decent, but is it good enough? Because it looks like these heroes are just going to be able to survive. And Arteezy does end up going down to the last nuke from Sakata as he blinks in, finishes him off. LSA onto Paparazzi. Maybe they can finish him. Oh, Fisher, it's just not enough lockdown. It's not looking like it. Zai guys come in, finish him off, but he has the turnaround from iG.V. Now they're going to punish even more with some male dying. Universe is going to drop, and that's a team wipe, ladies and gentlemen. iG.V 24-8.
Here at the stage in the game. It's why we don't see it in the support capacity as much.
Yeah.
But it's also kind of, I think, lending credence to the idea of your other lanes kind of went not so great. Like mid lane got punished pretty hard. We say we don't see Sumail lose his lane type heroes when your cores are doing poorly.
Much like last game.
Oh,
Sumail.
Jesus.
They still have the Stampede too, so he's going to try and slow him down. Fortunately, there's a haste room in Sumail's bottle. There's the Echo Slam on to 3-4. Now the Fisher follow-up. That's on all 5. Zai. He just owned this fight. They just need the damage follow-up. They're going to be able to bring down Sakata at the bare minimum. Paparazzi was able to kill Sumail in return. So even with such a beautiful setup by Zai, iG.V was far enough ahead to somewhat recover that fight and get at least one core kill.
That Echo.
And is working his way towards an Aghanim Scepter. iG.V, they've unlocked the backdoor protection with that push through the through the mid lane, and they're going to go straight up to the top lane and take out this rain tracks.
This is really smart from iG.V.
Oh, the Orchid is out. They've got the stuns from these familiars. They just need to try and eat away the Sages. They can't even take that much. He gets us.
Universe, he just gets out of there. He's like, nope, we're not going to be able to do stuff here. I need to get across the map. I need to be applying pressure like to a lane somewhere and maybe force iG.V back.
Yeah, because with no Laguna Blade and still having Aegis on Paparazzi, they know this is a free melee rack. Fortunately, the familiars are pretty good at being able to deal with the wards.
Yep.
But iG.V is actually refusing to TP back. They're not going to let EG have that opportunity for a 4 versus 5 fight or something like that. They're just saying, heading towards the shrine.
Oh, the scan hits.
Crit not able to get the lasso off in time. Now he's going to be comboed up by Injuly. He's brought down. Arteezy's going to be up next. Orchid already placed onto him. Sakata keeping his distance as best he can. Goes for the burst damage Sonic Wave as the Gravekeeper's Cloak is all out. Sumail died on the right-hand side. He's going to resummon his familiars. It sucks. He's not going to have that second round of familiars, which is where Visage is really trending in team fights. You can just refresh it out. They're missing a lot of power because of that.
The other thing in the bird flyby, bottom's exposed, right? So if they ever get a creep wave to the base, they could fit. Oh, nice flank from Zai. Still probably dead though.
Still caught by the X, hit by the torrent, and
yeah. He's only dead for 30. But this is a stage in the game, I think, where if you... Oh god, is he just dead to the birds? Oh my god, he might just be dead to the birds.
Bird drop 1, 2, 3. Not quite enough. Arteezy, meanwhile, will end up dying. Familiars are going to have to go on without their owner.
Worth it. 100 gold.
Especially now with iG.V. Even if Arteezy does buy back here, have another set of birds for 20 seconds. Drops it first just in time. Injuly actually blinks into a bit of a death trap here. Crit finds the initiation on Dogfight. But an Orchid, oh, there goes the ultimate from Zai, locking down 2 with a Fisher onto 3, but it's still not enough. With the Orchid on Sumail, they had no real follow-up magic damage. Crit moves forward, trying to keep on top of these heroes, while Arteezy's Familiars is tearing apart these heroes. He resummons, goes for Sakata, but the blink is back up, and Arteezy has to deal with Paparazzi, who gets an Orchid, but not before the Shikuchi. So he's able to run himself a decent distance away from the Familiars, does get locked down, but there's no damage. They don't even see him. Universe, he goes to the Sprout, TP out, but Injuly's there to be able to hit the stuns. And with the Familiars without an owner, they are completely exposed to that magic damage. EG call it. 1-1 is the end result.
I'm pretty happy with the way the series went, to be honest, because I think it was, after watching the first game,